Hello, everyone. I will introduce our new technique. Application of suture bridge technique to all arthroscopically fix the posterior cruciate ligament tibial avulsion. After preoperative preparation, the anteromedial portal and anterolateral portal were created firstly. Then the arthroscopy was put into the joint cavity through the anterolateral portal to rule out other structure injury, such as the meniscus tear, cartilage lesion, and so on. The tissue between the ACL and PCL was cleaned off by a shaver. The Humphrey ligament was carefully separated from the PCL, and the pathway between the PCL and the medial wall of intercondylar notch was open, and the scope was put into the posteromedial compartment through this pathway. The low posteromedial portal LPM was made by referring the soft point of the posteromedial knee. The high posteromedial portal HPM was created at the distance of 3 to 4 centimeters under direct viewing. Then the double posteromedial portals were created. The LPM was used as observing portal, and HPM was used as working portal. The first fiber wire was put into joint cavity from anterolateral portal. One end was passed through the pathway between the PCL and the medial wall of the intercondylar notch, the other end of the ACL and PCL pathway. The two ends of the fiber wire were pulled outside of the joint cavity through HPM portal. The positioning point of the two tunnels was located at the inferior of the fracture bed. The PCL guiding instrument was put at lateral and 2 to 3 mm inferior of the fracture bed. Then a 2.5 mm guide needle was used to drill from the anterior to the posterior. The PDS was imported into the joint cavity by epidural needle and grab outside the cavity though HPM portal. Pull both ends of the fiber wire out of the body along with the PDS from the HPM to the tunnel. The second fiber wire was put from anterolateral portal and repeat tunnel 1 procedure. Drill out tunnel to end, locating medial and inferior of the fracture bed. Repeat tunnel 1 procedure. Adjust the suture bridge. The 4 strands of the fiber wire were fixed using a swivlock under the anterior draw test. At last the stability of the knee was checked by a posterior draw test.